officer told me to put on a uniform, I refused, tried to take him out the pile, I jerked away and put him on the ground. What did you refuse? Just being stupid, boy.
After arrest and before trial comes jail. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Another night in the streets, another night in this hell. I've been kicking and tripping, the cops threw me in jail. Got my fingers in ink, they got my head on the lights. Dear Lord, please get me out of this jail tonight. Get me out, just get me out.
This is Austin Travis County Jail's facility. On a regular night, between 50 to 100 people may come through this facility. We get in a range between public intoxication, DWIs, aggravated assault. And this is where you're held until you attend court.
Take me in.
What's his issues?
I didn't kick the door. I tipped the door. I tapped it. I was like, come on, guys.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Joe.
I'm sorry? What is your name, sir?
I know my rights.
Okay, sir, hold on a second.
I know. Yes, I have severe anxiety.
Stay turning this way, stay turning this way. No one's trying to violate your rights, sir. I'm trying to get you through the process.
Yeah, I know my rights, dude.
Say, sir, please, don't curse. No one's cursing at you. Don't use profanity, okay? We're not cursing at you. Stay turn this way, sir.
1, 2,
sir.
3, 4, 5.
You're gonna get all your money. What, dude, listen. What? You're not listening.
Why do I need to turn around?
Because listen. I'm asking you to turn around.
25, 30. That's $1. I counted it right now. No, I'm gonna count my.
Sit down, man.
I'm counting
Sit down.
I ain't kicking
Down, sir. You don't listen.
I am counting my.
What did I ask you to do? What did I ask you to do?
You said count my money.
I said sit down.
Are you guys kidding me? I was turning around and looking at my money. This guy body slammed me against the door.
Because I told you to sit down.
That is my property,
and it
right
is,
there.
sir. No one's going to take it.
I have the right to look at my property.
As you sit here.
Yes, sir. I will sit up and look at my property.
I'm telling you.
You will not throw me down again because you know who my lawyer is.
Hey,
do you know who my lawyer is?
Okay.
What is your name? I want to know your name real quick. I want to know your name.
Ellis.
Look on my belly. No, dude.
Roll over on your side.
You know what, dude?
Sit up.
You're going to go straight to hell.
Stand up.
You are. Sit down. You're going to go to hell, and Satan is going to pound you in the ass. The thing that I love about my family, I got tons of money, and I got tons of people in lawyer business. I try to look at my money right over here, which I'm still going to count right now. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to count it. You haven't won yet. Telling you, it's a bill 27. A bill 27 that I had in my pocket. $1.27. And you know what? I got you, Ellis. I got you. You're gonna lose your job. I got fired because I was a dumbass. Exactly. You heard it from me first, y'all.
Hey, what kind of problem did you have with him out there?
Went and arrested him at work, and just assault, family violence warrant got issued today. And he was a lot more cooperative than that at his work, not with us. So I didn't even cuff him up in the restaurant, and then we just brought him outside, hooked him up in the car, and that's when the attitude started. So I just walked him in through to the cellar port and started kicking the door, cussing up the storm.
Yeah.
You were there. Kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah, that's where it's going. Okay. Yeah, let's go. No. No.
Step this way.
You guys get me.
Sir, step this way.
I'm gonna need to see.
Step this way. That's where I'm taking you.
Whoa. These shackles are way too tight.
No, they're not.
I can't walk.
You're perfectly doing fine.
I can't.
Keep going.
Wait,
Keep going.
How do you know how I'm doing, bud?
Don't touch me. I'm going to the nurse. The more you keep stopping, the longer it's going to take you to get there.
You guys are ridiculous. Honestly. I'll take the wheelchair, honestly. Give me the wheelchair. I can't walk anymore, dude. Give me the wheelchair. You're going to give me the wheelchair if I try to attack you. So why would you give me the wheelchair when I beg for it? Hurts, man. I'll hold on right here. I'm not trying to attack you. I'll hold on right here. Just give me a wheelchair, dude. It hurts. Come on, man. I'm not trying to with you. You fat ass fingers, you really. Oh, that's amazing.
Look at that.
When I'm trying to walk, with this around my ankle, and I'm not worried about this one. It's this one, dude. Fit 2 fingers in there. Oh, that's amazing.
Totally amazing.
Yeah,
I can put all my fingers all the way through there.
When trying to walk with this one on the back,
Okay.
it doesn't feel good.
Okay, put your feet down.
Like that is damn near blood, dude.
Have a seat.
I'm not cooperating. I just want to get over there, dude. God, I'm glad it hurting. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I hate this part. They're gonna take all my clothes now. They're gonna put me in these pajamas. Wrong side, my bad. I didn't read it.
Okay. Take those red slides and that uniform, go in there and change out everything. Everything comes off in this room in here, sir.
No, dude.
Leave your bag up here. Thanks.
Fellas, this way. Sit behind.
Good morning. My name is Kirkendall. I am a judge appointed by the city of Austin. Okay, Mr. Where are you, sir?
Your Honor.
Judge Denton has issued a warrant for your arrest for assault causing bodily injury to a family member. He has set the bond at $15,000. He has also directed that an emergency protection order be issued. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I have a couple questions.
You don't need to look up and not come
I'm
in.
sorry, I have a couple questions. First off, based on what you told me, I don't see how that honestly constitutes assault. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna throw that out there. Second off, I would like to have the assailant also contacted ASAP, because I know if she knew that I was in here because of this, she would freak out.
The purpose of this hearing tonight, or this morning,
I know.
is to make sure that you know your rights, to make sure you understand the charge against you. I'm not able to answer your question, I don't think. I wish I could, so rely on your lawyer to answer your question for you. Okay, folks, good luck to all of you.
His bond has been set. He's going upstairs to be housed. From this point here, hopefully that he'll change his demeanor and attitude, thinking why he's sit here, thinking about what his next step is.
I've been here 11 years. I didn't originally start as a corrections officer, but I gravitated towards this job. It seemed a natural progression since most of my family was law enforcement. It takes a special personality to be able to work at this job. It's very stressful. You have to have thick skin and be able to keep work at work and your private life private. Can't take it home with you.
Three officer needs assistance in 5C.
No. One door.
443 officer needs assistance in 5C.
We're in the segregation section of CCDC where all the most violent and uncontrollable inmates are housed. That's why you can hear all the noise and
Bring up a chair!
all right, they've called for the restraint chair to transport this guy to a different section of the jail. I don't know what he's done yet, but we'll find out after the officers have finished with him. You can see them pulling up the taser. And when the chair gets here, they're going to transport him to 2C, which is a smaller segregation area.
Man, you ain't got to hold my hand, man. I ain't doing nothing wrong. Man, oh, yeah, you're tough.
The officer on his head is using the pressure points underneath his jaw to keep him from moving while the other officers restrain him. Again, they put on the waist restraints first, then the shoulders, goes around the side of his body.
Cop straight strangling me, dude. See, none of y'all want to answer questions, what?
Officers protected from any body fluid. Try to spit on officers or nurses or any other civilians who are working here.
You ain't gonna answer me? Killed my homeboy over in the other unit when y'all tried to go jump around Coco County, man. Y'all think you can just go around and just hitting people up, hurting people, man. This ain't even right, man.
What number? What size, bro?
I'm gonna be outside.
She ain't something cool, dude.
If he's going to comply with the orders given to him now, otherwise,
It's all right for them to put their hands around my neck when I didn't do nothing wrong.
the reason the chair exists and 2C exists, so officers don't have to get hurt.
1, 2.
Okay, listen up.
Go ahead.
Give you some
Get your shoe
instructions.
off. Get your shoe off. We gotta go through a strip search. You know how it rolls into.
I know how it goes.
Standard procedure is to do an unclosed search of any inmate coming in here, make sure to bring any weapons, contraband. We don't, you saw the officer response, the 443, which is officer need assistance. We don't know what's going on, but somebody that's done prison time could easily hide a weapon.
Bend over at the waist. Call. One step back.
All right, so he's secure. Hey, we didn't get there in time for the whole incident to happen. Did you notice when we got there?
Yeah, I did. We got up there, inmate was distributing his medication. He goes to take the medicine. The officer noticed the medication was still in his mouth, so he confronted him. He flashes the flashlight in his mouth, and the inmate got defensive, got aggressive at that point. He put his hands up saying, "Get that flashlight out of my face." I mean, at that point, he knew he was caught. He was basically just trying to create a distraction.
Okay. Has he ever been a problem with you before?
I haven't particularly had a problem with the inmate. Some guys he had problems with. Some officers were telling me that he's not a bad guy, but I do know that he had a history of hiding his medicine.
Go lay down for a minute. Let me call everybody to come here and see you, all right?
Hey, what do I do about the cop grabbing me around the throat, man? Well, is there anything I can do about that? Because I don't think that was right.
You're going to be able to make a complaint the same way as soon as we get all this wrapped up, okay? You're still going to be able to make a grievance. You're still going to be able to write a grievance on it.
If it was that big of a deal, you obviously there'd be pressing charges against me if I tried to hit somebody or you when he tried to grab me and put me to the ground. I could have hit him, but I didn't. Man.
I don't know if they're pressing
No, I
charges
know they
yet.
can't because I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You grabbed me around the neck and I didn't do to him, man.
Try and calm down.
I took everything I had not to hit this dude.
Let them get it sorted out. I wasn't there, okay? Go put the mattress down, lay down, okay?
Joshua's famous for putting his meds in his mouth and not swallowing them. Inmates do this to save them up and try to sell them or trade them for other things that they want. From my experience, someone with this violent type of behavior will continue to do it. He's been locked up, he's been on medication, and he still has violent behavior. So the only other thing to do is send him to prison.
My name is Sergeant Palmer. I've been with the Tarrant County 25 years and a day. The way I look at it, all the jobs I've had complete a childhood dream. I was in the Air Force, got to be on work on planes, got to work with the Santa Fe Railroad, got to work on trains, ride on trains, be out on when the trains got derailed. Then now I wound up in law enforcement. Another childhood dream.
Thanks, sir.
Officer getting into a fight with an inmate fighting an officer. Got him. Got him under control. Rack it down now! Everybody in the bunk, go to your bunk now! Go to your bunk! Go to your bunk! Hush! Do you?
Stay in your bunk.
I'll be back to to talk to you.
Stay in your bunk. All I'm saying, stay in your bunk, man. Stay in your bunk.
I'll be back to talk to
Stay in
you.
your bunk. Stay in your bunk.
Come on.
Stay in your bunk. Just stay in your bunk.
Let's go. Come on. Roll this way. Come on, roll over.
Roll towards the
Get your feet underneath you.
Bend that leg. Straighten that. Now come up.
Okay, let's take him down to nursing station.
Does he feel dizzy at all?
You feel dizzy? Go ahead and have a seat. What happened?
The officer tried to escort me out the pile. I jerked away from him and put me on the ground.
Okay. Why'd you jerk away from the officer? You know, when you do that, that's considered aggressive move, right?
That's why I ain't tripping. I know he did what he had to do.
Okay. Okay. I have to go down here and talk to your compadres.
No, I ain't gonna talk to him.
No, I'm gonna talk to him.
Yellow.
Yeah, we'll go yellow. Basically, the officer was escorting him out of there, and he jerked away from the officer. When an inmate jerks away from him, that's an aggressive move. The officer had to do what he had to do and took the inmate to the ground. When the inmate went to the ground, that's when he hit his nose down there and got a nosebleed from hitting his nose on the ground. And he was restrained. From what I can tell, he didn't give the officer any more trouble after that because he knew he was wrong. I'm gonna go down here and talk to the other inmates, try to quiet them down. Now, let me talk. Let me tell you what happened. I talked to the inmate. I talked to him myself. He admitted he was wrong. He admitted that he was wrong. He snatched away from the officer.
No, he did.
He just told me this. He's having problems outside. Well, like he said, he's having problems on the outside. He said that's why he snatched away from the officer. When you know doggone good well, you snatch away from the officer, you just made an aggressive move. That's an aggressive move. Well, all I can go by, the main person that told me. He told me himself he was in the wrong.
Okay, how we feel safe over here, man? How we got this button and kneel, man? If they can do it like that, I want to get them out there now, man. Point blank.
Okay. Tell the lieutenant what happened.
Officer told me to put on my uniform. I refused. He tried to take me out the pile. I jerked away, put me on the ground.
Why'd you refuse?
Just being stupid, hard head.
Why'd you jerk away from him?
I don't know, it was just a reaction. He grabbed my butt like that. I guess he thought I was gonna hit him or something, so he put me on the floor.
He did it, girl.
He's going across the street for that.
Inmate right here fessed up, manned up that he was in the wrong. Anytime you make a move like that, that's aggressive to move to the officer. The officer did what he had to do, was not over excessive whatsoever. We're going to complete this investigation of this incident and get the officer's side of the story. Give me your side, what happened, you know, what brought this on.
I went in there after a child, and the inmate was out of his uniform. He's in his underwear and his boxer shorts, looking out the window. Now, according to the rules, that if you're not in the bunk area, in the shower area, you need to have your uniform on and fully buttoned. We tell them this every day. I told the inmate, if you're going to be dressed that way, you need to be in your bunk. Well, he started, cursing and F you, and I'm not doing this, you effing, effer, and all this other stuff. And then he goes to hop on his bunk. I'm not coming out here. I'm like, I called back up to the door because I was the only one at the door. And I go, sir, you need to come with me to the holdover. And he stood there for a second on his bunk. He's like, no, I'm not doing this. You need to come with me to the holdover. Well, I go get him and escort him to the holdover. He jerks away. So when he jerks away, There was aggressive movement towards me because I don't know if he's going to hit me or anything after that. So I put him down.
He admitted that he was wrong. He shouldn't have done what he did. I understand that. I think everybody else does too. Okay. Right now they're taking him up to 270 medical. Doctor's going to come over and see him.
I work in Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office in central booking at the Orient Road Jail. The most dangerous part of our job is intake when they come in because they're high or they're drunk and we never know what to expect when the next person walks in the door.
I'm not the person to ask. I'm working over here.
Is he all done?
Yeah. He doesn't want to leave.
All right, go have a seat.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry, just trying to cut and stuff.
No, have a seat over there.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
No, you're all done up here. Other side, man. The other side.
Wait, he was the one looking for his
Other
car
side.
keys, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Sir, don't come up here no more. We can't let you outside to go see your car keys. You can't come up here. We don't have your car keys. They don't have your car keys. You, go on the other
Yeah,
side.
your
You're
money's
done
in
over
your
here.
property. They'll call you up when they're ready for you.
Yeah, we'll
You just need to
handle
go have a
this
seat
part.
over on the other
You
side.
just go over there. Let us call you.
Seem to not want to leave us alone. Once they're done over here, they're not supposed to come back over here.
Come on up.
Brought in exposure of sexual organs.
Doing the tuck.
Doing the tuck?
Pulled his pants down and retucked himself. And
Yeah, so it could appear to be a female.
Wow. What are you doing, Tavares, on the street?
I was fixing my clothes.
They said you were fixing more than your clothes.
My tuck.
Your tuck.
Yeah.
So how long you been out there?
Not long. An hour.
No, I meant total. Your whole. How long you been doing this? Period. Since you were what?
15.
How old are you now?
27.
27. So you've been doing this since you were 15. You're never gonna stop?
Yeah, I'm gonna start someday.
Just someday? Why just someday?
So I get tired, I guess.
You're not tired of coming in here yet?
I'm gonna take him over to the property room, put some more clothes on him so he doesn't get harassed or side business while he's here. Ladies, can I get some clothes? A uniform?
What's that? A medium.
Medium? Large. You still trying to wear it too tight in here?
No, I'm not. I need some slippers.
When they're half naked or half undressed, it draws a lot of attention, causes a little bit of chaos. You need to stop over there. No, you don't need to be back there. You need to be sitting down. You need to be sitting. Go sit down. Don't walk up behind them. For some reason, men dressed like women draw a lot more attention, not only to them to say hateful things to them, but also those who are a little curious.
You got orange on, you need to report up here. Let's go.
He's been annoying me, medical, fingerprints. He's been annoying everybody.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know who he is.
Yeah.
He just keeps walking up behind people and doing weird things. The nurses told me to put him in the holding cell because he wouldn't quit harassing them. So I had Lafayette put him in the holding cell. He is obviously unstable.
Come on. Come on. Hit it again. You're not going to like it when we come in there. You keep this up.
Don't hit the glass. All you're going to do is hurt your hands. Don't hit the glass. Don't do that, bro.
Steadily. I mean, this has been going on for a while.
Sit down. What's his deal?
He's been threatening us. He's here annoying everybody since he got here.
Step. If you beat on the glass, they're going to come in, they're going to handcuff and leg arm you, they're going to put you in that chair. It's very uncomfortable, you're not going to like it.
I am a grown man.
Okay.
Whether I'm half his size or not, I'm grown. That man talks to me like I'm a piece of because I'm a convict. Since he's brought me in here, has been nothing but in my face.
All right. Sit down.
I will tell you what. If I ever see him on the street.
Don't make any threats because we'll charge you with that.
All right.
All right?
Let's see what happens when he's on the street again.
But don't make any threats, brother.
I didn't make threats.
All right, I asked you to sit down, stay sitting down, because I don't want to have to get into a fight with you. All right? You want to relax?
Okay, I'll relax.
All right, brother.
I didn't put him in there. Medical put him in there.
All right, keep an eye on him, and if he keeps on, we'll go ahead and put him in the chair. We'll do a report.
Look, he's making something out of his sock.
See, he's got his socks now. He's tying them up. Grab the cuffs.
Right here.
We're gonna get a couple more people, man. Hang on. Turn around, put your hands on the wall. Put your hands on the wall.
Put your hands up on the wall, bro.
Put your hands on the wall.
Turn around and put your hands on the wall.
Lay down.
Lay down. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now.
Take a
sit down. Put your hands behind your back now. Do it now.
You're breaking my jaw. You're breaking my jaw.
You'll be fine.
Grab me too. Go ahead. Take it smooth.
Relax.
Oh, I sprung a
Got that
leak.
side?
Sit down. Sit down. Put your hands behind your back.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
I love it. Choke me, make me bleed. That's what I want. It takes 6 you suckers to do one job.
Give me a spit mask.
Spit mask?
He's been warned. It's too
Oh, you
quick.
didn't warn me. You're the first one going down. You ain't gonna get me for.
There's been a lot of renovation going on in booking, so this holding cell became a supply closet for now.
You're the first one going down.
Well, he was striking the windows and picking at the glass, and deputies told him several times to stop banging on the glass and sit down and relax. And he refused not to cooperate, so we had to go in and restrain him and put him in the chair so he wouldn't hurt himself or anyone else.
They just don't want to cooperate when they're high.
This is security control. If an emergency situation occurs, this would be our command post. This is our eyes and ears of the facility. These are the guys that keeps the heart pumping. They call the codes, they roll the doors, they keep us moving. There's no downtime, there's no stopping. But I take my hat off to them. I'm proud of them.
Now, 4 and 5, we have a code 6, signal 4 and 58 AM. Code 6.
Inmate, fight with weapon. 831, responding from Belknap. Go. Make sure everything else is locked down. Oh. You got 5? How many you got involved? 5? 5? Two people involved? What's up on these guys? By who? You know about it. Who is he fighting? He going in here? This guy? All right, Adam.
Pencil, Rose.
Do me a favor. Order everybody in the window to go ahead and hit their bunks.
Go lay down. Hit your bump now.
Who's the other perpetrator? Him? Who is this guy? He used the weapon?
I don't know if he used the weapon. I have no idea.
What y'all in there fighting about?
Man, the dude in here, he said that he got into it with somebody, he was ready to fight somebody out here. So
Where?
I said, man, you ain't gonna be getting out at me. So you know what I'm saying, he can't swing. So I swung back at him. I'm not finna just let this dude hit me.
Both of y'all in the same room?
Yes, we're in the same room. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? He get loud with me.
Medical seen him? 831, 801, go yellow on the code 6, signal 4 and 58 Alpha. Anytime you have a fight, one of them use a weapon, you can pick up a free world charge in that at the same time, whether it's be assault with a weapon. At this time, one of them claimed the weapon was used against him, so if he's using weapons, we got to find this. What you got? You going out? Hey, what happened, man?
I was laying up there
It's a
on my
puncture
bunk.
wound.
Yeah. I was laying up there on my bunk and he started,
836, 831.
talking crap to me. I jumped down off my bunk the first time.
Hold on. Go ahead.
And I got undressed because he's talking about wanting to fight me, right? So I jumped down off my bunk, and when I did, he swung and he hit me, and that's when he hit me right here with whatever it was he had in his hand. I don't know what it was. If it was a pencil or what, but as soon as he did, I knew that it ripped it open, you know what I'm saying? Because I could see it out the corner of my eye and it was bleeding. Then we wrestled around for a good, 3 or 4 minutes. A lot of it we wrestled around over there by the toilet. I was just figuring it was a pencil because I think he's injured.
All right. You gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right, hang in there. All right, man. If y'all can find the weapon that he used, that's what I'm looking for. The evidence points toward the weapon being used. There was a puncture wound in his nose. I think if he got stabbed here that caused the blood to splatter, then he had, the weapons probably dropped.
Pick up the blue crate on the desk. See that broken pencil?
Fresh break.
Yeah, that's it. I'm thinking maybe the other piece he
Yeah, he
flushed.
could have done it like that. He could have stuck it in between his knuckles and hit him like that. That's probably what it was. In between his knuckles. Hit him in the nose. All right, give me your side of the story.
Sir.
What weapon did you use?
Sir?
What weapon did you use?
Use my hand.
So what happened to his nose? With what?
On my fist. You know what I'm saying? I see a blood on my fingernail, you know what I'm saying? I might have cut him. But that's blood on my fingernail, but I didn't use no weapon. I don't have no reason to use no weapon.
It was a fight. And a weapon was used. The hard part about it is we can't prove that he used the weapon because we don't have the evidence. Make it as a fight, but now, take this off. Right, once we find the evidence, then we can make him assaultive because we can't charge him because we don't have the evidence. All right? It was definitely a fight on both of them, so they both going to a single cell for that. Fighting over a card game or something like that.
So I've been with Clark County Detention Center for about 3 years. One day I'm an elementary school teacher. Next minute I find out they're testing for the police academy. Jumped right on that and I got right in. So one extreme to another. You're protecting yourself.
I didn't even shoot at anyone.
Here,
I shot into the air.
Can you stand up, please?
I shot into the air.
We're gonna do a blood pressure test, okay? Take a deep breath.
Oh, no.
Hold on. We're not done yet.
Well, push me wherever you want to push me.
Relax.
You want to push me this way?
No,
Go ahead.
relax. I'm here to talk to you and make you feel better about life.
Someone will shoot at me,
I
I'm
must
shooting
not be
right
doing a good
back.
job.
I don't give a I got a Glock 19, I'm shooting back.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, me too.
Mine's registered too.
Mine's registered
Okay,
too.
but you're spitting on me when you talk. Please don't spit on me.
Mine is registered.
Thank you. Listen,
and I'm
I
gonna
can-
shoot right back.
I know. I can
If someone
hear you.
shot
You
at
don't
you,
have to
Mrs.
Citre.
Citre. If someone shot at you, would you shoot
I'm
back?
protecting myself, ma'am.
Thank you.
But don't yell because I'm on your side.
There's a bullet in my Jaguar. Go check my Jag. Where's my Jag?
Okay, we're taking it to a window. We're gonna take it to the window. We need to get your fingerprinted, okay?
Supposedly it was a road rage. There were people that were sitting there and see this girl get out, start shooting rounds, get back in the car.
Did the round actually hit her car? That's what she's saying.
You know what? I think one of the cars had a round in them, so that might be legit as far as somebody shooting at her.
I'm on Las Vegas Boulevard and someone shot at my car.
What were you doing tonight?
Nothing.
Were you at the clubs?
No. Hell yeah, I shot one in the air.
Come
I
on.
didn't shoot back. Ow! Ow! Hurting me.
I apologize, ma'am.
Why is he videotaping me off phone?
Both knees on the bench. Stay right there.
What if she would have killed us? Huh? What are you gonna do then if she would have killed us?
She'll have her time in court to explain it and see, get it all figured out. It's a mess, though. Why are you here? Drug related?
Pot.
Just pot? Okay, so the cops came to your house. Who's all at your house?
My husband.
And?
A couple friends.
Don't tell me any kids were there.
Yes.
Okay, how many kids?
2.
What are the ages?
5 and 8.
Where are your kids at right now?
My mother.
You think that there's gonna be problems with the courts giving you back your children?
Oh yeah.
You been to jail before?
Never.
Never? Never been to jail? Tonight's a good night for first timers. How do you like our facility, ma'am?
I don't like it, ma'am.
Really? Go see the nurse. Here.
They crashed into my house.
Who's they?
The SWAT team.
Why did they crash into? You mean they raided it?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Because they're under the assumption that I am selling marijuana.
Did you have marijuana in the house when you
I
were there?
did.
Okay. So their assumptions were right.
Well, some of their assumptions, yes.
Okay. How much weed was found in the house?
I don't know exactly how much.
You don't know how much you had in there?
I know how much.
Oh, you don't know how
I
much they
had, but I don't know how
found?
much they found.
Have you been in trouble before?
I've been arrested before.
Your wife tells me you're a very, very good father, and that you're very, you're a good guy. But I'm a little worried about the kids right now.
I wasn't doing anything that would have endangered my children. The most dangerous thing that I saw that happened to my kid is when the SWAT team came into my house with all those guns.
But you know why SWAT came, because of your lifestyle, right? I'm getting from you that you're very bitter about the situation that happened. However, unlike your wife, you're not taking responsibility. You see what I'm saying?
How am I not taking responsibility? I said there was marijuana in there.
Okay, but you're saying that the only thing that's traumatic for your children is because of SWAT. Why did the SWAT team come into your house?
I figured
because you put your children.
They were barking up the wrong tree.
But you said you had marijuana in your house.
I did.
I don't know what your aspect is on marijuana. I mean, I know there's worse drugs out there, but how do you feel about them?
I'm an advocate of smoking weed.
I know, so you wouldn't have a problem with your children wanting to smoke weed?
If they were old enough to make that decision on their own, yes, I would not have a problem with that.
Okay.
My kids ain't stupid.
Kimberly! There's another robot. Turn your body to the right, face the window. All right, sir, thank you very much. Go ahead and have a seat. So how's it feel to be arrested with your husband? Who's gonna bail you out? Your husband's in jail. How's that work out?
How do you feel about this being her first time coming in here, though?
I feel bad for her.
Feel bad for her? You all feel like you're a little responsible for her being in here?
I believe that I am responsible for this, and I've already apologized to her.
Was she ever involved in this before she met you?
Rhonda.
You said you've never been to this facility before, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay, while you're in here, you're going to sit in the first 3 rows on the left-hand side. Do not talk to your wife. Do not look at her. Do not motion to her, okay?
Okay.
Listen for your name to be called, all right? First 3 rows. She sounds like she's calmed down. Nadia, tell us your side of the story. What happened?
There were some black girls, and I think I may have cut them off. I heard gunshots. I've come from a very wealthy family, you know. I don't do this. I've never shot anyone in my life. I'm terrified
But
of
like
guns.
you said, you know where you went wrong, right? I understand where you're coming from. I understand why you did it, but it wasn't good.
My life of guns. My dad is a Muslim. Okay, he's from Lebanon. My dad is crazy, and he owns a lot of guns. I am terrified of guns. I know. Please let me out of here. I don't belong
As soon as I can, okay? All right. I'm gonna check back in with you in a little bit, okay? Just go over there and just try to relax.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I don't know what the real story is, but, you know, I can only hope the best for her, and she's lucky that nobody got hurt.
Oh, God, no. I don't want to see me here. Disappointed in myself. But I'm more worried about Steve.
Kimberly, come on. All right, this is your cell. Step in here. What have you thought about this whole experience so far in here, as far as the processing and all that?
It's really crappy.
It's crappy?
Yeah.
Have a seat. Remember, you're gonna hear that cell door shut. You remember what that sound sounds like, okay? Because you don't need to be back here. Steven, come on. All right, Hartnett, I know you've been to jail before, you've been to prison before. This is probably nothing for you. But family is the most important thing, and those kids are the most important things to you, and I can tell that. So as far as the marijuana, I mean, you said you were an advocate for it, so that's not going to change. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
He'll be out before the end of my shift, before I even get off work. It's sad that's the way it goes, but it's very easy, and that's why they keep coming back. It's just a slap on the wrist and they're good to go. It sucks, but kids are the victims out of all this.
I work for Maricopa County in detention. Law enforcement is just something that's in my blood. We meet all different kinds of people, from people addicted to drugs, alcoholics, combatives. I like to feel like I'm trying to make a difference. I have 5 children, and I want to feel safe and let them, see what's out there in the world and kind of brief them on, what to expect in life, what kind of people there are.
Uh-oh. I got it.
Sure, watch yourself, boy.
Stop fight!
Quit resisting!
Hey, you boy!
Trying to get a med
Stop resisting.
Over.
Get over! You told me.
Why was talking about me like that?
Hey,
No.
What is your problem? You grabbed me!
Give it up.
Grab me with handcuffs on! You punk! You punk!
Hey, see this? We don't play around here, man.
Do what you want.
It's what you want, sir.
Hey, he grabbed me!
Well,
I didn't do a thing. I just told her she's... Why ask me questions when they don't do nothing for me? That's all I said. And he come over here and grabbed me.
He was pounding on the table.
I didn't pound on the... You lying... You're a liar.
Get up.
I can get him on.
Hey!
Hey, I was trying to get up. Get up. You told me to get up.
I'm telling you to get up, and you're acting like an idiot.
You told me to get up.
Yeah, but not like that, man. You want to get up aggressively, that's the way you're going to be treated. Now, I'm giving you the option to act like a normal person.
How come we take so many of you? And I got handcuffs on.
Okay, well, I bet you feel real tough right now, don't you?
I bet I can beat you without these handcuffs.
I don't think so.
I bet you I can take them off.
Yeah, we're going to put it...
Take them off.
Let's just drag him to the ice. Get him. Ready? Go.
I ain't trying to fight.
Shut up.
Oh. You guys gonna beat me up now? You're the one that started it. Right there. You punk!
When they sat him down so he could get his medical screening, he refused to talk to the medical staff. He got irate and combative with our officers. Our officers assisted in taking him down at that time.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds like you guys got it under control.
He pulled me down first. Look.
All right. Well, he's a little aggravated at this point, so we're going to give him a few minutes to calm down, and then we'll try to talk to him again. Sir. Hey, I'm Sergeant Shevner, Maricopa. Just wondering if maybe you could tell me what was going on outside pre-intake earlier. I only got part of the story. I already talked to the officer. I wanted to get your side of the story.
Okay.
Maybe you could tell me what was going on.
Well, I was the girl was going to get my vitals. She was asking questions.
Okay.
And I said, why are you asking me this? Because I was just in here a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I have withdrawals and they never did nothing for me but do my vitals every day.
Okay, were you in here for a long period of time, or were you
A
released?
month.
You were in here a month? Okay. Well, I can go ahead and look into that, make sure if you're going to be here.
The thing was, I said, so I'm not going to give you my information, and the guy told me to stand up.
Okay. Go ahead and sit down for
And
me.
then he slammed me, and then they all jumped me.
Okay.
And then they told me, and then so I calmed down, I stretched my arms out like they told me, and then they said, get up. So I went to jump up, and they tackled me again. Look.
Yeah. What kind of withdrawals do you go through? What are you withdrawing from?
Just alcohol.
Just alcohol? Okay. Did you drink anything before you came in today?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. My understanding was that you jumped up kind of aggressively, so they put you back down right away?
Can I show you? I don't mean, I guess this is how I get up all the time. It's my habit.
Right. Well, to them, you got to understand in their job, when people act that way, to them it looks like an aggressive motion, so they put you back down.
But it's hard to get up with handcuffs.
Okay. I understand that. I understand that. I'm just telling you for future reference, move slowly. Because when you're in a job like this, you know, you never know. When somebody makes a sudden move, you could be getting up to start a fight with one of my officers. You could be getting up to start a fight with me. So just cooperate with the officers and, you know, don't give them any grief. Okay?
Fair enough.
Thank you very much, sir. He's kind of taking responsibility for his actions somewhat. I still think it has partly to do with the intoxication, where he's not going to ever take responsibility for what he did. But we're going to look into his medical history, see if he does suffer from withdrawals, and that way we can get medical involved in the proper manner.
My name is Inga Patterson. I'm a Hillsborough County Corrections Deputy. I've been doing this job for 4 years. The other deputies in booking is pretty much like a close family because you actually have to have each other's back. So it's more like a brother-sister friendship type. You get that type of camaraderie with one another.
The counter. Hey, right here.
Scouting on it. Let me get the
This right here is a crack pipe, I guess that somebody put up here. So now we just got to figure out where it came from and who brought it in, which is going to probably be next to impossible because nobody's going to admit to it because it's an extra charge. So
I'm just going to bring up that camera. I'm trying to see what angle that would be.
Probably HC04, or because it was like on the corner.
I'm going to take a look at the video within the last hour and see if we can find the individual or individuals who laid it there. So it was laying right here?
Mm-hmm.
Like right on it?
Right there. See, yep, that might have been her. Is that it right there? Go back so I can see if that was in the picture previously. See her right there walking? The picture's her.
Right here?
That's her. Okay. See where she left it there? It wasn't there before. Keep backing up and you'll see her right there.
Yeah.
See her putting it, she put it right there and then she walks away.
Yep.
Is that right, Patterson? Is that the girl we're talking about?
That's the one we're talking about. That's her.
What we're going to do is we're going to talk to her and tell her that we have her on video placing the crack pipe on the ledge and walking away. She can either admit to having it in her possession or not. I mean, we got her, you know, dead to the wall right there.
I need you to come to me, Costa. I'm just coming to the bathroom. We need to do a strip search on you. What? Because we saw you on camera putting the crack pipe on the edge of the counter. So you admitting to doing it? You put that crack pipe there? Why'd you put it on the counter like that? Why didn't you just give it to the deputy when they was pat searching you down? Do you have anything else? Where'd you have it at? You had it stuck in it? Bend over. Put your clothes on. Right there. Have a seat in that front row right there till I decide what we're gonna do. Okay, Sarge. She didn't deny it. She said she had it. Once she was pat down, whatever, she took it out and put it up there. So strip searched her. She had nothing else on her. So.
Go ahead and write it up as possession of contraband. By her own admission, she admitted to having it concealed in her body cavity, and then make sure you put that a copy of the report will be forwarded to the jail detective for further disposition.
Okay. All right.
The cameras are an excellent resource, and without the cameras, it'd be, something like that could have been missed very easily, and another inmate could have picked it up and gotten it into the secure part of the facility. It's a win-win situation.
Name and booking number. Down for me.
Hey, there's something about the second shift
You can go back and have a seat. Elin, you can go have a seat. She's high, not oriented to where she's at, pretty much. Being here for prostitution and finding the drug paraphernalia, she probably has nothing to lose. So she probably prefers to be here. It's probably a better place for her.
Hey, we're at the Multnomah County Justice Center. This is downtown Portland. We have all sorts of fine inmates come through the door. We have people that are here for small charges, criminal trespass, all the way up to aggravated murder. And you never know if they're assaultive or they're going to be cooperative. Or it's pretty an exciting job.
What's his charge,
He's
officer?
got a warrant on Marion County.
For what?
For misuse of 911.
Okay, when the cuffs come off, put your hands right here on the counter. Put your hands on the counter.
I can't. You got him handcuffed. How in the am I gonna put my hands on the counter?
I told you.
All right. Now ask me. I'll tell you what. Take your handcuff off, then I'll drink a beer if you put one in my hand.
I'll bet
Okay?
you would.
Yeah. Damn right I would. Think high. You gotta go. Now what?
Lift up this foot.
Sadomasochistic.
So you can spit on
Hey, stop that.
Be nice.
You need to cooperate, sir, okay?
No, I haven't done anything to anybody, man. I got drunk. That's it.
Yeah.
I called for detox, and you come by and tell me that I'm doing everything wrong. Why do we
You
always...
want to know how drunk you are right now, Arthur?
Yeah, I'm
You
so
did police.
drunk.
You didn't even call the police. You were
I
so
didn't
drunk.
call police. I called...
You didn't call anybody.
No. If I didn't call
Sign right here.
anybody, why are you there?
Arthur.
Because you were
No,
passed out.
sorry.
People were concerned
No,
for you.
I'm not.
Just give fingers.
Nah, I'm not signing nothing, man.
Don't do this.
Don't put your fingers on the ground.
No! You're not gonna make me do anything. No! You're not gonna make me.
No.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. You're not gonna make me do anything.
No, you're gonna go sleep for a while.
Yeah, I will. Because I tell you what, I won't.
Way too much to drink tonight.
Where'd she come from?
LA County.
LA County Jail.
Be aware we're cuffed in the front.
Okay. Got anything sharp on you?
No, ma'am.
How do you like this Oregon weather?
It's freezing compared to California. It's 90 degrees. I did not want to leave.
We have policies regarding cuffing. Anybody that comes through this door has to be cuffed behind. Some people we make exemptions for. She's like several months pregnant, and she's been on a transport plane, so they make an exemption for that. She has medication. She's here on material witness against her boyfriend, which is the father of the child.
Go ahead and have a seat right over there.
I didn't work the streets and stuff like that. So they kind of take it as if he was pimping me, and it's not really the case. I keep telling them he wasn't forcing me to do nothing. I did it on my own.
So basically, you're a material witness.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean,
I don't see what's the point of me even being here, because I'm still going to tell them the same thing. But they still think otherwise, just because of his background too. So it's kind of hard, but I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle, like I don't know what to do.
Is he incarcerated right now?
Yeah, they want me to testify because they know I didn't want nothing to do with it.
Is he in this jail?
He's the Justice Center too, yeah. But I didn't want nothing to do with it, you know. It's not about me no more. I got a 19-month-old and a newborn, 19 years old, almost 20. It's about time kind of settle down and, you know, stop all the little prostituting. I mean, money's good, yes, I love it. But same token, it's dangerous and I got
But the inherent dangers of prostitution. There's so many freaks out there, you know. One thing you know, people knock you in the head, next thing you know, you're in somebody's basement before pointing to a bed. And
I had incidents. I got suffocated, choked, I've gotten stabbed.
And you've been doing this for how long?
Since 16.
Wow.
My dad and I got into it, and I just kind of felt like he didn't really care anymore, so I was just like, whatever.
Let's get you something to eat, okay?
Okay. Kind of woke me up a bit.
She's been a prostitute most of her adult life. She wants to get out of prostitution. And then pretty much that's what most of them say. So that's the route she takes, and that's really good. And if she gets back into prostitution, and eventually someone can end up killing her or worse, it's all up to her, really. All right, sir, I'm gonna take your handcuffs off. You put your hand on the counter.
Wayne is he's a 2-7 right now.
Is he?
I like your hair.
Thank you.
What's left of it?
Thank you. Oh.
Man,
Wayne's got an attitude.
Wayne, no, Wayne's all right. Tell him why you're here.
Why are you here, Wayne?
Drunk driving.
Tell him why you did that, police officer.
Well, I called the guy a pig, and I was riding a bicycle.
There's a little more than that. Something pig?
Well, I called him a pig.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you said.
Okay, that's not against the law.
He got caught drunk driving on a bicycle. He's over three times the legal limit.
And I was riding a bicycle.
He almost ran into a police car.
Where's my laces?
Hey, check them out. Wayne.
I can go home.
You're gonna go home as soon as they make sure you're not wanted anywhere in this fine nation of ours.
Keep your hands on the counter.
I know.
Keep your hand on the counter.
Hey,
okay,
listen.
I'm not telling you again. You keep your hands on the counter.
No.
Keeping your hands on the counter.
Wait. We're done.
Time's over. Take your shoes off. Get on the ground.
On the ground. On the ground.
I'm sorry.
On the ground.
I'm sorry. What did I do?
Being stupid is what you did.
Wayne just didn't want to cooperate with us.
Here we go.
He couldn't follow direction, so the next route is a separation cell. So he'll stay in there till he sobers up, and then we'll get him through the process.
I was driving drunk on a bicycle, for God's sake.
Yeah, and that's against the law.
We're gonna bring you out. If you cause any problems, we'll throw you back in the sub cell, all right?
All right, you step right over there. Stand right there.
Step through the door here.
This way, sir.
Step through the door. Remove your hat for me.
Okay.
Over here on the right, the back side of the podium here. Oh, don't do that. Right up there. With cross-hauled eyeballs in the camera for me.
Those googly eyes up there. Just look at them.
Turn only your head to the right.
Now,
Look to the right
look at me. Okay, sir.
All right, grab your hat.
Grab your hat.
And go have a seat in front of the fellas with the fellas over there. They're all watching TV, and they'll call you up shortly.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll kick you out.
Couple hours.
Really?
Yep.
That long?
Yep. Hey! That wasn't nice of you. You're gonna go right back to SEP. No, come here. Holman.
Wrong side.
Come here. You shouldn't have thrown that paper towel into the nurse's office.
What? I didn't.
You did. You threw the paper towel in the nurse's office.
I didn't mean to. I thought it was in the garbage.
No, I don't think so. Going right back into SEP.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Take your jackets off.
I'm sorry.
Step in. Step in.
I didn't mean to do that.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Sir.
Sit down.
I didn't mean.
Good night.
Some people just don't want to cooperate. No matter how nice you are to them, they just don't want to cooperate.
What'd I do? I gotta go to work at 7.
and the doors open up and they leave me outside. I'm gonna go home to my family tonight.